That's Bedrock 102.7 KIIS-FM. So the author of Jennifer Love Hewitt, The Day I Shot Cupid, Jennifer Love Hewitt, is here. Yeah. We're just talking about this, our new favorite book.
I'm so glad.
All right, so just to give us some context, hi, how are you?
Hi.
Hi, good to see you again. I said hi in the green room, so I felt like we already said hi.
Hi.
Just context on this book. This book it gives you tips and it tells you how to handle falling in love and breaking up and relationship issues.
Yes, and it's very much like guys are not the enemy, and girls might be a little confusing, and we all need to sort of figure out
what do you mean might be a little confusing?
Okay, we're very confusing, yes.
You really confuse us.
But so are you guys.
But it says here you're a loveaholic.
Yeah.
And what is it, you fall for everyone?
No, that's really come back to haunt me, that whole thing. No, I was trying to say that when people stand up and sort of say something bold about themselves, it's vulnerable, and so I was trying to be vulnerable and saying I'm a hopeless romantic.
Got it.
I used the word loveaholic, and now everybody thinks I have this massive problem.
Yeah, I know. Now we think you need a rehab.
I've really done myself a good deed.
Where did Love go? She's in that rehab facility. Loveaholic.
All those love people.
But you wrote this now when you were with Jamie.
Yeah, I wrote. Well, I've written over the last 4 years, so.
Okay, but he's like you dedicate. Oh, with a couple of people before? Oh, I didn't know that.
A couple, more like 4,
Wait,
right?
You didn't write this with Carson, did you?
No,
okay,
no,
it wasn't that long ago.
Not that long. No. Let's not list them all, shall we?
Let's not list the list. But you dedicated the book to Jamie Kennedy.
Yes.
So did you dedicate that and it's printed before you broke up?
Yes.
Okay, so can't you? So that's the thing. I'm like, can't you get the printer?
Let's go to a song, right?
No. I don't want to put you in an uncomfortable spot, but I figured it was already printed and then everything happened.
Yeah, and I had the opportunity to change it and chose not to.
But now, why would you make a dumb decision like that?
Because I meant the things that I said in the book, and he really did teach me a lot, and I'm very grateful to him for that.
You guys are fine together.
Yeah.
Did he teach you the most ever?
He did, actually.
About what?
He did. Well, because we're sort of opposites. I mean, I'm sort of this gushy, hopeless romantic, and he's sort of a realist. And so he really taught me sort of how to look at the reality of love and things like that, whereas maybe I sort of had my head in the clouds before. And so he very much taught me some things, and he taught me a lot about men and what they think.
He taught you too much because you broke up with him.
Yeah.
Like he should have stopped teaching.
Yeah.
Right?
He should not be a professor.
Stop teaching. But now you say in the book that when one deals with a breakup, it's 72 hours and a lot of ice cream. Isn't that what you said?
Yeah.
Is that because it takes me much longer than that?
Well, no, it's just 72 hours of the wallowing, looking awful phase before you get out of bed and try to make something of yourself.
And then how long do you think it really? What are you breathing on my neck for? What do you want? Dennis is literally like in my lap. What are you doing?
He's a loveaholic. He can't help it.
What do you want to ask?
Yeah, I'm a loveaholic. I already told her I'm a confessed
He blew me a kiss earlier. It was very sweet.
Yeah.
Well, he did.
He thinks Cupid is cute.
Yes, me too.
But see, now I believe. I'm trying to think of just in my own context. When I break up with somebody, it takes a long time. Like I go through the phase of like I can't see them, I go through the phase of still hooking up with them.
Yeah,
right.
That's healthy.
Yeah, that's real healthy. And then I go. Then there's the phase of
anger.
Wanting them to be miserable.
Yeah.
You know,
I like that phase.
I want them to be tortured.
That phase is fun.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
And then there's that phase of like avoiding where I can't see them or it's painful.
Well, you even said I want them to move because they can't be in the same town.
Yeah,
I get that one.
I offered to pay for one to move to the East Coast, and then finally I actually get to the place, and this is maybe 2 years after, where I'm happy that they're with somebody else, which some people think is crazy.
Which is
you
impossible.
might want to go to rehab with me. So I'm thinking there might be a little section of rehab for you.
Does it linger like that for you in your head a little bit?
Definitely, but I think there's different relationships. I mean, some relationships you're actually going through those phases while you're still with the person, and then when it ends, you're like, oh, okay, and then you can sort of move on faster. So I think it just depends on what relationship you're in.
I could talk about this book for days. I'm going to come back with Jennifer Love Hewitt in just 1 second. 102.7 KIIS-FM. That is Naughty Girl. It's Dennis is cracking me up today. He's singing Naughty Girl.
He's usually in your lap like this.
Yeah, by the way, I've had a million guests on. Never have you actually sat in my lap like I'm Santa.
Dennis is being clingy.
I'm a fan. I gotta tell you. I mean,
are you a Ghost Whisperer fan? Are you a Ghost Whisperer fan?
He's so cute.
You can take him home with you.
He's so cute.
You know, he may be your solution.
I know.
Maybe the answer. So this book, The Day I Shot Cupid, is funny. This is everywhere?
Yes.
And it's hardback, kids.
Yeah.
It is hardback. What's your favorite chapter in the book? Because I have mine marked. You're going to see
What's yours?
Well, it's not I don't know if favorite's the right word, but I need to ask you a little bit about it.
Which one?
Yeah, body art.
Yes, the vagazzling.
Yeah, that's how you say it? Vagazzling.
Vagazzling. It's like bedazzling, but for your
Right. But let's start with how that works. Is it glue?
It involves sticky glue. Yes.
Is it like sprinkle dust, or is it actually
It's
sequins?
actually Swarovski crystals.
Crystals.
Yes.
Oh, there's Swarovski crystals
Yes.
on yours now.
Yes.
Really? How
For
many?
you.
How long does it last?
Probably
In the form of
15
an
to
R?
20.
What?
15 to 20.
Yeah.
What?
Now, if you're
Are you being
It says
serious?
Ryan. It says Ryan.
if you're active, does it last?
It depends on how active.
Well,
Thank you
let's
for
assume.
asking. Thank you for
Let's
clarifying
assume
that.
it's good action. Does it last?
Not that long.
Got it.
So you have to refresh it, like maybe.
Yes, you shall.
Do you put it on yourself?
You can.
Do you have a guy that does it?
I have a lady that does it.
A girl?
Yeah.
You have a vajazzler girl. Oh my God.
I'd never heard of it before.
Well, I have seen it
Oh, you have?
in magazines.
Oh, come on. You've seen it in
Well,
real life.
it's kind of new to me. You know,
Do you like it?
I've seen things on wrists.
Do you like the
Yeah,
one she
I
has?
like it. I haven't seen hers, but
But do you
sweet.
like it?
Yeah.
So the guys can feel it.
Yeah, it's just cute. It's
Yeah,
like
but
it's like a surprise. It's like a
yeah, a real
Oh.
surprise.
oh well. Yeah.
how many surprise? So the guy doesn't know it's there. Well, now he does because if he's listening.
Well, the second the light hits it, it's like
Yeah, but,
Lord.
well, it shouldn't be that light. First of all,
Shines
dim
on
the
you.
lights and put a candle on. So, and if you just joined us, we're talking about basically bedazzling in the spot.
Yeah.
You're
Now-
geeky.
How far
Yeah.
above?
But it's above. It's
Yeah, yeah,
really on
exactly.
the-
It's
yeah,
really
so
on-
you need to be shaved or waxed.
Right, I am.
Yeah.
Does
Could you imagine a guy doing that? That would freak
That would
me
be
out.
So weird.
Oh,
That
then
would
I
be
think
really
people would
weird.
think I was gay if I did that. Maybe
Yeah.
if I bedazzled my happy trail.
Yeah.
But now, where did you learn this practice?
A friend of mine taught me. I was depressed, and she thought that would perk me right up. So she taught me, and it did. It made me feel so much better.
And what does a guy say to you when he sees it?
Well, I mean, there isn't a big conversation about it. There's just a, oh, and then a, hey.
And do you sleep with it?
Yeah.
And how long does it last?
About a week,
Wow.
week and a half.
I'm telling you, this was like when I got to this chapter of the book, I thought, oh, that's awesome.
And you can write anything you want. It can be any
What's
design
yours
you
say
want.
now?
Mine is actually a flower.
What kind of flower?
A plumeria.
Is that purple?
I got a magnolia leaf.
Yes.
Dennis, don't get any ideas. Dennis is going out to buy Eric right now.